36 grams. 28 grams. It's about 400 miles now on these ultra cheap eBay TPU tubes, and I've got lots to say. I said there was a wobble before, a sort of vertical wobble, but I think that's gone now, so that's gone. I said that there was an air gap when I put this on, this adapter, but I think it was actually the adapter, because I bought some new ones, and when I put them on my electric pump, it was totally airtight. So once again I was telling untruth. Wait a minute, that's not going on good. Yeah, it is, it's on airtight, I think. I'll try later. So once again, my review was rubbish earlier on and all that, you know. But I still think the sort of adapter things, or the valve's not very good. But then they're never very good at that sort of price, you know. Beautiful ones as well, £7 and that. So you know, look after it, you'll be alright. Yeah, I got a puncture on this one. It was a thorn. A thorn went right through. I blame the tyre. I don't think any thing we could have withstood it, butyl or whatever. But when I was trying to fix it, I bent the screw valve. First I was putting car stuff in it, as you do on a bike. And this has worked before for me, but I've not used it on a TPU before, but I think it probably would work, but not in this case, because I bent the valve. Probably a lot of it was because I was outdoors and, you know, wasn't taking due diligence and all that, you know. I wonder if it would work now. Well, that still goes on. But I think the valve's totally done and I'm not sure. Yeah. So I done in the valve and that, you know, when I was outdoors. And I sort of gave up, so you can't really, it doesn't seem to be going on in any way now. Should have got it a minute ago. I don't know. It's done in. You're done in, aren't you? You done it? I don't know. Maybe if I bend it a bit. I think it was when I was using this, because I was probably trying the Schrader end first, accidentally. You know, I've got to use this side. But I don't think there's any chance in me. I think this tube's a write-off. Almost definitely. I think even the thing's bent, you know, the screw bit. And the valve's bent. Yeah, right off. Anyway, ignore my previous reviews. I think there's really no negatives with this, apart from the valve, because it's cheap. But then the beautiful ones will be cheap as well. This is all plastic up here. But I've noticed there's another brand at the cheap end called ZTTO or something, and theirs is metal all the way down, the valve, you know. Maybe that adds a bit of weight, maybe this is why they didn't use it on this one, because this weighs about 28 grams, this TPU tube, you know, that's ultra light. Apart from that, everything's better than butyl, I think, because it's like 100 grams lighter. It's sort of, when you're just accelerating away, I mean, I'm getting used to it now, you know, so it's hard for me to notice, but everything about it's better than butyl in my opinion. I don't see why someone would get a butyl now. That puncture, I don't think butyl would have been any different. It was a thorn that went straight through. This is a Lugano 2 from Schwalbe. The worst time to get punctures, I think 90% of mine are from thorns, from when farmers or the council have cut hedges. Then when you go through the bits, it's like going through a minefield or something, you know. Yeah. But with this I was tempted by the Schwab Logano because I saw a road bike video and they recommended it for winter training, so I thought I'd try it. It's got a bit of protection, but not enough, obviously. I don't know how many tyres would thing me, but I think the ordinary public should be going for puncture-proof tyres rather than speed, which I think it's what road bikers will go for. They're going for suppleness and stuff, you know. This is a 32mm tyre. Yeah, this tyre's really easy to find me. But apart from that, I like everything so far about TPU. I've not went tubeless, and I'll tell you why. I've got a big news story about this, because previously I said it probably wouldn't happen until after my passing. That you would get a tubeless tyre that's very puncture proof and you don't use any sealant. Can you believe that? No sealant. Because my impression was it was a bit of a masochist thing that road bikes, cyclists like the sealant. They wouldn't want it taken away from them, because it's sort of, you need to keep putting that in every 2 months or something, and it means a bit of masochism in that. Well, I might as well tell you the news, but apparently Hutchison have just come out with a tyre which is sealant free, tubeless tyre, and it's got a lot of puncture protection. From what I've seen, it's about £60 though. I don't know if that's for one, or I think it is for one maybe, but if it was for two it wouldn't be so bad. But it sounds perfect for wanderers, commuters, deliverers. Here we go, I'm going to try that again with Pedro's. So I'm putting this back in. I'm going to try Pedro's to see if I can prove a point. I think I can get this right in with my hand, which is amazing for a tubeless wheel, because they're higher up here, I think. Harder to get on. Yeah, I'll use a lever. I said in another video I don't think I can use Pedro's to get stuff on, but they're really good for getting stuff off. Because I can't get the leverage, you see. This is the Decathlon one. I made a mess of this because it's on camera and that, you know. I've got stuff in front of me and all that. Yeah. So I'm blaming my tools and all that, you know. Yeah, these, I like these because you can get leverage. Because the shape of them. They're good for getting stuff off, I find, but not for putting stuff on. It may be different for mountain bike tyres, you know. 32mm is the widest tyre I've used. But you need to watch you don't catch the TPU tube. Because TPU tube, unlike butyl, it doesn't sort of stick to the side, you know. Butyl's is a little overweight, but TPU can get in your way because it's a sort of slim thing. So I have already ruined a TPU. No, I've done a puncture from poor doing this. I caught the lever in it, but it was my fault. So yeah, I just wanted to show you this. Pedals are, I think they're good for getting stuff off, but not for putting stuff on. But I could be talking rubbish again. None of this against this is good for getting stuff on, I think. And for getting soft tyres off. Probably soft, thin ones. Don't know about mountain bikes. So what I'm saying is TPU is excellent. I think it's better than all round than butyl. I think it handles better. So this one gets a bit of car tyre cream stuff in it. But I think everything about this is better. I think I'll be about, I was going to fix this puncture, but it's got that car tyre stuff in it. So I may just throw it out and all that, you know. Well, I can still blow up. I haven't found a hole. Do you know, I'm starting to wonder if that sort of cream sealed it. But then I couldn't get my pump on that day, so I was unable to pump it up. I get the feeling I walked 6 miles for nothing, you know. Or it could have been 5, I can't remember. 5 miles is a lot further than you think. Yeah, a bit of that stuff's going out. I don't know if I can seal this up. Possibly. It feels as if it's taken, and I can't see the hole anywhere. Anyway, I've got nothing but great things to say about even cheap, ultra cheap TPU tyres, wheels, inner tubes, I mean. And it doesn't wobble anymore that I can feel. Is that this? Nah, I don't think so. That was a bit I thought was maybe causing the wobble. Yeah, I pumped it up a bit more. It looks like it's holding. So, I can feel air there. Yeah, I think that's it there. And the tyre stuff's... Yeah, that's it. It's a tiny pinhole. Because when I pulled the thorn out, which is you shouldn't do, I pulled it out because there was a sort of branch coming right out of that, a cutting. So I wasn't really thinking, was it like that? Now that stuff's went in it again. I think that's going to hold it. But it's a tiny. So if I'd managed to pump that up the other day, I would have been able to cycle home instead of walking. I can't understand why anybody walks anymore, you know. It was just so, 5 miles in my... And the next day I was really sore all over. I was sore in the day. It's just so much energy use. Whereas with cycling, you're floating about. Everyone should get a bike, you know. Especially with an e-bike conversion kit, in my opinion. Yeah, it looks as if it's going to hold now. So the car tire stuff done its thing. But I gave up in the day because of that, because I was out doing that, you know. I didn't know. I was naive, maybe. I'm going to try my mini pump to see if I can get it. Yeah, I mean, this is a good for what it is, but I hate it as well because, well, it's double. I always seem to get that wrong. Yeah, it took. So, in theory, I should be alright. I mean, I would rather have a tiny electric pump, you know, one of those electric pumps, but they're too dear. They're like 50 quid or something. I get that's wrong as well all the time. All that 50-50 stuff I see. Here goes, guys, live. It's not even getting down. I think I've got it now. So this could have been me on the day. Imagine me out in the cold and that. Magnificently sorting out a situation. No 5 mile walk. Yeah, I could have saved the day. Oh well, I know next time. Something's going down though. It might be from the pump. Yeah, I think there's a bit of air escaping there. This is top quality video. Yeah, I don't know if I would have been able to. It seems to be getting down again. Oh well. I said as well that it doesn't catch these sort of traditional things well. I'll probably stick with that. You know, it's maybe on tight there, but it pumps up, so that's all that matters really. But I don't think this is very good, you know, this sort of connection when you're pumping up. It's alright though. Don't bend that thing again. Please don't bend. So I don't think the valves are that good, but I don't think they are beautiful either. And like I said, there's a new one called ZTTO which looks a bit sturdier. Maybe it's slightly heavier, you know, 3 grams or something. The other thing about butyl is they seem so small compared to, the other thing about TPU is they seem so small compared to butyl. So I wonder if it's easier to hit them with a lever when you're changing, or if they move about when you're cycling, but I don't think so. This one looks better than my last batch that I bought. This connection, it looks better. But I would also check out that ZTTO one, which is, you'll see on eBay. But yeah, this one looks a bit improved. I mean, you get this with butyl ones as well. Although I don't like it. Go away. That's better. Somebody says once you get these out of shape, you can't get them back, you know, because it's not that bendy really, it's tougher. It's tougher than butyl. But for performance and all that, I think it's better all round in every way. Not just weight, just acceleration and stuff. And look at that, I'm going to be able to fold it back in to the box probably. Try doing that with a butyl. TPU, all the way. Apart from those new Hutchison tubeless ones. Maybe. Yeah, I'll get it back in. Not in the way it came in that, you know, but it's not bad. So, it's just praise all around for these, and ignore all my negative stuff I said in previous videos. I'll probably be able to save this one as well, even though there's car stuff in it, car foam. But yeah, you know. Whenever you get a thorn or anything, I always check that there's none left in the tube, you know. Because then you'll just put in a tube on it and it'll happen again. Of course, with the new thing you don't need. I'm checking the inside mainly. With tubeless you don't need it, of course, or well, maybe you do. Well, like I say, Hutchison doing a sealant free one, that's, I would consider them now, but not at £60 maybe. Maybe I would, because they're maybe pretty puncture proof. Oh yeah, I wanted to play something from Google Bird.
The Schwalbe Lugano 2 is an all-around road bike tyre that is known for its durability, puncture resistance, and versatility. It is a good choice for a variety of road biking activities, including commuting, touring, and fitness riding. The Lugano 2 features a smooth center tread for fast rolling, and a textured shoulder tread for grip in corners and wet weather. It is also equipped with Schwalbe's K-Guard puncture protection system, which helps to prevent flats from thorns and other road debris. The Lugano 2 is available in a variety of sizes, including 700CX23C, 700CX25C, 700CX28C, and 700CX32C. It is also available in both wired and folding bead versions.
Front wheel, it's bomb proof really, I think. Michelin Lithium.
The Michelin Lithium 2 is a performance road bike tyre that offers a good balance of rolling resistance, grip, and durability. It is a popular choice for both recreational and competitive cyclists. The Lithium 2 features a two-tone silica-based tread with a smooth center and chevron shoulder rubber. This tread design provides low rolling resistance in the center of the tyre and improved cornering grip on the shoulders. The Lithium 2 also has a 60 TPIESC extra supple casing reinforced with a puncture-resistant crown ply. This casing provides a comfortable ride while also protecting the tyre from punctures. The Lithium 2 is available in 700 by 23C and 700 by 25C sizes. It is a folding bead tyre, which makes it easy to transport and install.
Yeah, it seems easier to put in as well, you know, because it's smaller and that. Yeah, I'm going to play Bard about that Hutchison Challenger tubeless tyre I was telling you about, that I believe is doesn't use any sealant. It's sealant free. I think it's about £60, but I don't know really. maybe for one.
The Hutchinson Challenger tubeless is a road bike tyre that is designed to be run without sealant. It features two proprietary technologies that make this possible: Air Shield and Hard Shield. Air Shield is a thin layer of butyl rubber that is applied to the inside of the tyre. This layer helps to create an airtight seal between the tyre and the rim, even without sealant. Hard Shield is a puncture protection layer that is built into the casing of the tyre. This layer helps to prevent punctures from occurring in the first place. The Hutchinson Challenger tubeless is available in three sizes: 700x23C, 700x25C, and 700x28C. It is a folding bead tyre, which makes it easy to transport and install. Here are the key features of the Hutchinson Challenger tubeless tyre. Can be run without sealant. Air Shield technology provides an airtight seal. Hard Shield technology provides puncture protection. Folding bead. Available in three sizes. The Hutchinson Challenger tubeless is a good choice for road cyclists who want the benefits of tubeless tyres without the hassle of using sealant. It is also a good choice for cyclists who ride in challenging conditions where punctures are common.
Alright guys, is that good information? I think there's more chance of puncturing the TPU tube when you're doing this rather than actually being it in it. I've already done it once before because it sort of just gets in the way. It's slippy, slidey. It's not like butyl, which seems sort of, you know, grips. But I'm sure it'll be alright, you know that. See, like that. That's not a good way to be. Alright guys, we're nearly there. We're nearly there at the business end. See, I could either do this in my one and be miserable, or I could put it on YouTube, you know, film it. So I don't want to hit my tube. This is what I done the last time. I was too brutal. I wonder if I should let it down a bit. I put a bit of air in it. Just let it down a bit. Please don't spoil my video. See, like that on. I think I'm going to. Oh no, don't catch. See, I got done up pinch flannel last time. Another tip when you're doing these is to keep bringing the bead into the middle, because that's where most of the space is. Even if you're just talking about a tiny amount, it might be enough to get that final squeeze. See, I don't like that hanging it there. Usually I would do this that way anyway, you know, horizontal. Possibly I've ruined another tube for use. Well, yeah, I'm a bit worried I've pinched it. Because I'm probably going to get this over on my hands now. Make sure there's none in the way. I'll only pump it up a slight bit just to make sure there's nothing obvious wrong. I'll try putting my electric pump on. I've got to put an adapter on. So this is a new one. I think this is airtight. So, well, I'll do that last. Get yourself an electric pump for the car anyway, you know. And the bike, I suppose, if you've got one. Another thing I suggest for just ordinary cyclists is get a spare bike, so that when you've mucked up one, you can use the other without time constraints, you know what I mean? Or at least just wheels, but probably a full spare bike would be ideal. Ken? Nothing. What's going on? Maybe did I open it? Yeah. That's a good adapter. I can feel it in my bones. I'll stop at 20. In fact, that'll do for now. So if this video was no use to you, it was relaxing. It was in a relaxing ASMR video. I think I need to take my brake pads out a bit. That's not moving as free as I'd like. So just pray I haven't given myself a pinch flat like the last time, you know. It feels as if it's got a bobble there, but that's what that bubble was, isn't it? That's the bit where it was tight, the sealed plastic was. I can actually feel that, which I couldn't the last time. So I'll maybe put it down and do it a few times, you know, see if I can sort of condition it. Well, that's what I do anyway, alright. I'm going to try fixing this. I'm presuming I'll break it. That looks a bit better. Is it broke? I might even keep this just as a reserve. I've bought 5 TPU tubes, and so far all of them are still salvageable. One of them's got a pinch flat because when I was putting it in, this one's got a thorn through it. But I blame the tyre rather than this. I don't think any tube would have. And there's also this, the valve looks totally done. So I might fling this out, but I think the car foam has saved the puncture. I think I've totally mangled the valve. So 5 tubes bought. This one will need to go because of the valve when I was too brutal with it. It's a pure valve and that, but yeah. So my main points are, 1, these are still good. These are good, far better than beautiful for price and everything. £6 or whatever, £7 eBay. What I would say now, 2 points is, 1, check the ZTTO new one, which is around the same price, because I think that's got a total metal valve all the way down. And the other thing is, you can check out that Hutchison Challenger thingy. Did it say only goes up to 28 wide? I mean, these are 32. I was going for 32 for comfort. I used to be 25, then 28, now 32. I don't know if they are more comfy, but yeah. But I think the Hutchison ones are pretty expensive, so you'll need to thing me. Alright guys, that's it, and all that. It's time for another success story and all that, you know. I get a horrible feeling the wobble's back. The return of the wobble. And this time you can see it. Oh. Well, the last time it sort of disappeared, so yeah. Return of the wobble. Return of the wobble. In this case it looks as if it is that bit.